Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn, Part 6 in this series, which, by the way, if you're wondering, wow, that's exactly where we left off last time, same view, pretty much. Yes, that's because the video that you watched, like, at the very beginning of March, was recorded in the same session as I'm doing this one now, a month later, 4 weeks later. So that is why. Oh, we are getting flooding there still. Interesting. Huh. I wonder, that's the only time I've seen that, so I'm assuming as it goes on down, we'll be okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Anyway, so we did get a little low during that drought on our water, so I want to go ahead and think about expanding water pumping. We could do over here. I kind of am hoping to maybe like extend this out and have a lot of fresh water here to maybe get some of this land activated and somehow bring in like a system once we blast some of this mountain out of the way to get some of this land in good shape. But maybe, I don't know, that's definitely a problem for future Brandon for sure. Right now, our poor little wheels, because the water hasn't quite worked its way through, and until it starts coming over the top of our floodgates, it will remain in that situation. But it's quickly getting there. I mean, there you go. Greatest depth already is right up there. So, in fact, that's close to where they open up. Yeah, I'm about to say it's right there where they open up, but then they immediately closed back up because it dropped right away. So, yeah, we're good. Those should start cranking out the power now. And we should, actually they're going back down. We're doing 500 each. So maybe it's just going to take a while for the water to kind of equalize as it sloshes back and forth between the two ends. Hopefully we get our mangroves replanted pretty soon. It's a little worrisome that we haven't yet. But I'm going to go ahead and add one more water pumper. And then we're going to go big, I think. So we have 1,000 science. I need 900, right? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to go big. We're going to go medium. But that'll still give us 300. And we're going to probably do 2 of these. Let's do it right here, 2 of those. And that will give us quite a bit of water storage. And then what we're going to do is go to our smaller water tanks real quick and just be sure that these are being prioritized by haulers. Because what will happen is, like this dude, once he gets built, he will just store water there. And then the haulers will come and get it and take it to the smaller ones. So that should be pretty good. And as long as these are being prioritized by haulers as well, that'll all be fine. So what I want to do is set this to our highest priority. Otherwise, they'll just keep laying dynamite, which, you know, that's fine, but it's not what we really want to have happening right now. Wow, they've got that side done, so we can go ahead and detonate that. That is always so satisfying. And then we can also start planning our levy on this side. Wow, that was way quicker than I expected it to be. So we are going to do a pretty significant levy here. In fact, I'm even going to bring it to there. Just because I think we're going to need it. We're also going to bring it out here, even though we can't get there right now. We're just gonna square this up basically. We'll probably blast that little bit out of there. Just that one little corner. Well, actually, we'll blast the whole thing out of there so it's nice and flat because we gotta go all the way back there. That way we just have a nice flat wall here. And even though we can't get to it yet, like physically reach them, I am going to plan for the floodgates that are gonna go here. So they're going to go right there like that, and then we'll have another set of them over here. Obviously not something that the beavers can even tackle right now. That's okay. Actually, we won't blast that one out. We'll put a levee right there because that's perfection. So again, when bad tides start, this closes, this opens, and we should, with the infrastructure we have here, be able to keep all of that from spilling over and have it all go out that way. And we will continue the levee all the way down, I believe. And there we go. There's why. It will definitely, we'll have some flooding happening. So yeah, that will be a thing that we will have to take care of. We also need to figure out how we're going to get to over here. We may finish this blasting first. Let's go ahead and speed up things as well. No reason to have everything going so slow. So we do have extra builders now. So this is probably, yeah, this is getting done super duper quick, which is good because we are running low on bad water at the moment. Because it is getting turned into extract just as quick as we can use it. So that's nice that we had that little break there. But we're going to get that guy prioritized by haulers. He can pump from this, and this should hold water even during a drought. So even if we do have a really long drought and don't have water back here, we should still have it back here. I just don't get it. Of course, I keep checking when they're not working. Oh dear. What is this all about? This shouldn't be happening at all. This should be fine. Well, it's fine now. That's very bizarre. I guess it's because we changed how the water's flowing back here that it's affecting way up there. That's surprising, to say the least. But yeah, we'll deal with it. Of course, it is running slower than it used to through here. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of the periodic flooding, so that's going to interrupt things. Well, you know what? We'll deal with it once all this is done. I don't want to rush and worry about things that we can't really address right now. So we know that the levee is going to continue on that way and then on out there as well, but we're not going to do anything about that just yet because I'm still waiting to see if we're even going to be able to get like back to that one if I put a path in. Yes, cool. We'll be able to reach all of this. And then I think what we'll do is build our levee out to there and then build some stairs up and over to get over to this, just this little section. It's literally going to be like here and then back that we have to blast with the double dynamite, which let's go ahead and unlock those before I wind up spending the research on something else. There we go. And plan out exactly where those are going to go. So actually we don't need to blast there. Wait. Is this not the same? Oh, I guess I did change the width of it, so we don't need to blast that. So that'll save us a little bit. Because we just the channel just needs to be the same width as what we're blocking, and even though it is 6 there, we've put a levee there now, so whatever. It'll work out in the end. So I believe we can just continue like all the way down that way. And then, of course, we won't have to blast there, but we will have to be able to get up here to blast all of this out. So I'm going to place these just so I know what I'm doing here. I know somebody in the comments will be like, wait, you know what you're doing? Shush. And then let's clear these trees as priority, please. Because we're going to need this space to get up there to do all of this. I think we'll be able to get it with one pathway. Because I think if I can connect some stairs to our levee here, and they'll just be able to walk up there and do those and be fine. But it's looking pretty good. Yeah, they can reach all of this. That's awesome. So yeah, high priority on the trees, please. Our water should be coming back up, but it's not. Have we really grown by that? Oh, we have grown quite a bit. We might need even a couple more pumps yet. So, okay, that's fine, except we're still flooding. But if we put some pumps over here, that might help abate our flooding problem just a bit. I'm going to do one right there. As I spin it around multiple directions. And then we'll prioritize that as well. To get that built. I want to get the water. I'd rather have too much water than not enough. You know what I mean? Get that in there, and then we can get the levees as well, and then we will prioritize that one bit of dynamite so they get that in and we can blast that, because they are building levees, which, wow, quick. You know what we don't need? We don't need these anymore, I don't think. So even though they've already built some of them, I'm gonna say never mind. There we go, cool. And then we'll have them. We don't need to prioritize that getting cleaned up. It's just logs. We have plenty of those. So cool. We've got our work cut out for us, but it's doable. I'm going to pause this one so that they can walk across here to get those three. They can get this one from this corner, no problem, but I don't think it's the rest of them. So you guys are working on this. Oh, never mind. You're done. When you triple the number of beavers that you had as builders, it goes a lot faster. We're doing all right on science. It's coming back up, and it looks like our water level is chilling out as well. What are we doing down here? We're only at 1.5, so we're good. Though I said that, and it's yep, there it goes again. So a water pump was not enough to solve that problem. It's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping it would be. But we're also, I mean, we are catching up on water, and we're slowly catching up on food again. Though, and once again, I did it. How do I keep coming to these dudes after we have explored? Why are you over here picking berries? Like, seriously, why? I guess probably should, because that and kohlrabi is the only thing we really have to eat right now, or casadas. Why are they not harvesting more kohlrabi? Do we need a couple more farmers? I mean, I can get a couple more farmers in here. I can get at least one. That's a doable thing, because they're just a 2x2 building. So that's cool. We'll get a couple more farmers going. And we will once again say that is priority, and these dudes are going to be just on harvesting. And then you are planting, and then our other farmhouse is here, and you're on planting. You can reach almost, as a matter of fact, you can reach everything that's planted. So if you're just harvesting, then we'll be set. So we'll be able to get more kohlrabi out of the ground. We do have storage for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm about to say, I thought we did. So yeah, if they get that built, we'll be able to get that done a lot quicker. Cool. All of this dynamite has been placed. So let's go. Boom. God, that is so satisfying. Though with it at high speed. Very loud. And then we need to get rid of some more trees here. Like I said, I think if I come up right there, we'll be okay. So we'll just do that, and then we'll put some stairs here, even though they're not good for anything right now. And then we'll have to build like a set of stairs up and over that are temporary to get them over there to build all this stuff. And we can also have them demolish that, because otherwise that'll just be in the way of the gates. And then we do want to blast that one little bit out once they get to it. So let's say that these trees are now your biggest concern in the world, friends. Thank you. There, and there, and there, and right there. Awesome. And then hopefully they'll be able to get back here to this dynamite. I want to get the stairs prioritized just so I can see if they can get back there or not. If not, we'll build a path this way and get them up somehow through there. Before I blast all this, though, I am going to want to make sure we've got these gates built first, because otherwise we'll just be sending half our water right off the map, and that won't do anybody any good. Yeah, okay, good. Our water is coming back. Food looking okay. We are getting some kohlrabi's out of the ground, but still not as fast as I feel like we should be able to. There's a lot there, but I really don't have anywhere else to put another farmer unless we came like turn a corner here and put one back there. Oh, we are still getting this periodic flooding. Why are those closed? Why did those... When I came over here, it looked like they opened up, like, as I came over here. Did it get down below a meter over here? Shouldn't have done. It did get up to 1.8, though, which at that point, we want them to go completely open. So maybe we need to fine-tune this a little bit. But again, I'd really rather just wait until all of this is done and we see what our water flow is really like, because soon it won't be needing to fill any of this. It won't be a thing. So can they get there? Good, they can get there. Awesome. So they'll get all these levees built, and then they should get that dynamite in, and then we can get them away to get that built. Which for over here, you know what? We're just gonna two birds, one stone this situation here. And then here. And we are going to let them go play in the water. If a bad tide comes, we will disable that ability. But just like that, that should be enough for them to be able to start getting all of this taken care of. So, lots to do for our water management project that will hopefully also eradicate our flooding problem. No guarantees, and we really should take advantage of that water there, because these are not running anywhere near what they used to. I think a lot of that might be here again. So it's hard to judge when you're doing a water project like this exactly what impact you're having until it's all in place. Okay, yeah, we are definitely catching up on water. We're way above where we were, so we're good. And food is slowly climbing. My whole thing about building another fermenter, good thing we didn't, because yeah, they've got all those out of the ground for the most part, and they're doing all right. So I think we'll just not panic. But wait, hold on. What are these dudes up to? Where are they? Where are my foresters? Seriously, where is he? When you highlight their building, it highlights them in blue. Okay, so that one's over there. Doing what? I don't know. I have no idea what he's doing. And this one is... he's just nowhere to be seen. What? Why? Oh, there he is. He keeps like run. Oh, he's helping over there plant those trees. It's because we're using so many logs right now. I think I really want to get these mangroves replanted, but there's no way to prioritize food. Like it doesn't work. It just absolutely does not work. The only thing I can think of is put in a temporary third that is just focused on these mangroves over here. Yeah, I'm going to. We'll wind up getting rid of the dude later, but for now, I need these mangroves going back in so that we can get fruit again. I mean, it just needs to be a thing that happens. So that should get built pretty fast. And indeed it did. So cool. Now you are going to prioritize mangroves and nothing else. And you go over there and plant a pine tree, dude. Seriously? Seriously? Prioritize mangoes. Why are you just... this dude's just standing there too. I am dumb. You know what I didn't do is put the stairs back in after the last... Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm sitting here angry at the poor little beavers, and it's not their fault. So look, we don't need you. And we don't need to clear these anymore. I cannot believe, I'm just like sitting here watching. I'm like, the workers aren't coming either. Why not? Oh my goodness. If you saw that before I did, please leave a comment down below just pointing out how silly I just was. Because that was bad. So what we do is just come in here and replant that and watch. This dude who's over here planting the pine tree and this guy that's just up on his tower. Oh, we have to prioritize the stairs. Once these stairs get built, they are going to start replanting mangroves. Immediately into the water as soon as that first set of stairs was built. Okay, good. Whew. So that'll eventually take care of our food situation, because I'm really hoping that by the time our next Badtide hits, this is done. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be, which we can get rid of this path now and replace that with Levy. And so yeah, they're able to walk. Really, you're not able to walk out over there? You're not able to walk. Is it because I just took that path out? No. Oh, they built that one and blocked it, so we need to pause that one so they can get that one built. But that one's too far? Why? No, it's not. How is that too far from a district? No way. Shut up. Whatever, fine. Here. Have a thing. Prioritize that. I am astounded that they aren't able to just walk across there like that. So they don't need to pause any of that, because they'll just be able to reach that once they get on those stairs. Which is going to take a minute, to be fair, because they were already working on other things. There we go. So now, this is no longer too far from a district. In fact, we don't even have to have that one paused, because they can just reach that one from in the water. Oy vey. And I'm truly shocked that they weren't able to just like... Normally they can just like reach across at a corner. And then here I figured they'd be able to just walk. But nope. I was sadly mistaken. How's our mangrove planting coming? Oh, that makes me happy. What was this was the very first one planted. So it is at 13%. Woo! But having that extra farmhouse is helping. We are getting more kohlrabies out of the ground. Still a lot just sitting there, but we are getting more out now. And they can only store, what, 200? So, yeah, we're doing okay. What I might do is add just a bit more work to the, these guys, the haulers. Because if the farmers aren't having to take time to go drop off what's filling up their farmhouse, then they should have more time to harvest. Yeah, absolutely. You can already see it taking effect. Because now they're not having to make that trip over to there and then go back. They can just focus. Because that should get emptied by a hauler pretty quick. Like, once it gets close to full, it should be emptied by a hauler. I say that, and then I watch it keep going up and up and up and up. But eventually, a hauler will come and get those. Yep, there we go. Cool. And the whole time, those two farmers were out there in the field. Awesome. Cool. So let's go down here and watch this levee get built out. Oh, cool. They're in the water over there. That's a bad idea, little beaver. Because what's going to happen is you are going to get stuck. Because somebody's going to come build that, and then we're all going to be unhappy with you because we're going to have to destroy 2 levees. So let's deprioritize those. I mean, I'm all for them building the floodgates because we really do need them, but we're dealing with that a different way. So yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So they won't be able to reach back here, but I can fix that. That is as easy as going like that, and now boom, they can reach all of that. So cool. Now they should hopefully abandon coming back here to do anything. Yeah, that's the goal. We'll see. But let's watch this all kind of fill out here. What's the best way to get all of this in one view? It's really long, so maybe we go like a top-down view. Yeah, that works. That'll work. Here we go. This is going to take a while. So as the nighttime falls and we have a drought approaching, I wanted to check real quick how housing was going, and sure enough, we are getting close to needing more. So we are going to try to address that. Trying to think of the best way to do this here. I wonder if the ladders can stack. I don't know if they can or not, but we're gonna find out if this works like this. I kind of hope it works. We're gonna prioritize those. We'll do it top down and then unlock our double high walkways here. I'm assuming this will work. Oh yeah, it'll totally work. There's a green line, so that means it works. Excellent. So they'll just be able to climb right up. Look at that. So we can use this little space for some decoration, which, you know what? Let's do that. Let's what do we have here? Let's get a beaver statue going, even though it's going to be hidden. Or we could do another platform and have them up here. They'll have an effect down on the ground. So you're 500 science? Ouch. That's expensive, but totally worth it. So we're going to get a beaver statue, and then just opposite, we're just going to do a little lantern. Just right there. There. Spent a lot of science, but, you know, it's okay. The drought is upon us. Did I not say that's a priority? Oh, there we go. They're working on it. Okay, cool. And then we need these in as well, and then I'm just going to go ahead and plonk down 4 more houses, and that's going to be our secondary priority, and then they can get to the decoration stuff whenever, but that shouldn't take them too long to get the platforms and the houses built, because it's just planks and logs, of which we have quite a few of both. In fact, we're doing really well on everything except bad water, but we have enough extract and we have enough dynamic explosives, so I'm not too worried about not having the bad water. Oh gosh, they did that super fast. Yeah, good job, little beavers. So they'll get the houses built, and instantly we needed it because we would have only had 1 free bed. Now we have 11. So cool. We'll get this built, and then we will resume watching them build our big Badtide management system. Oh, good. Look at how much water is stored there, and it goes all the way back because of that dam. We may eventually still get rid of that dam. I don't know. We'll have to see. But they're almost done with the dynamite, which is good because then they'll be able to get the levees done and the floodgates done as well. This is all going pretty doggone quick, which makes me super happy. I'm just trying to line this up so it looks good for our sped up footage. There we go. Here we go. There it is. It's done. Well, mostly. We need to make that go boom. Cool. And then we need to make all this go boom. exciting. That water will drain off the map, and what is still standing will just evaporate. The last piece of this puzzle, however, is to put in another stream gauge. And we're going to plop that down right there. That shouldn't be too far for them to build. And it won't let me attach it till it's built. Okay, so we got to wait till morning to get that built, but that's okay. There we go. That has all evaporated. So that is now working as intended, which means we'll also be able to check our flooding and our power wheels. They're coming right back up and right back down. Yeah, we'll figure it out here in a minute. But morning is upon us, so they should come build this stream gauge. Hopefully. There we go. Maybe. Hello? There they come. I'll say it's not very many resources, so one trip. Really? You're not gonna just stand there and build it. You're gonna go back and take a break. Here comes the guy that's gonna actually build it. There we go. Cool. So I'm gonna slow things down. Because what we want to do is attach this stream gauge here and attach this stream gauge here. And then on this side, and I'm not worried about the water flowing out right now. What we want to do is set height below contamination 1%. Oh, it's this one. There. So 1% contamination and lower, which is 0. These will be wide open. This side, with contamination low, they will be all the way up, which you can see they closed. Then we want to also come in here on this side and then say contamination high threshold is 2%. So if it goes above 2, we raise this side and we come over here on this side and put that same 2% in, but open them. So when the bad water hits, it'll close that one, open that one. And then once the fresh water flows down, and this is why I didn't just use the basic when bad tide starts, when bad tide ends. When the bad tide ends, there's still a lot of bad water back here. And we want it gone before we open this side. We don't want to let bad water in this way at all. So we want to make sure that this flushes through with clean water until it gets below 2% contamination, and then this side can open up. So that's why we didn't go that route. We went this route under advanced instead. So that will take care of the bad tide. We just need to do something similar on this end. And to do that, we're going to put one more stream gauge in, which I guess means this one's kind of irrelevant. Though what we could do is, yeah, we've disabled that during bad tide, disabled that during bad tide, we've disabled that during bad tide. So hopefully I can link a different one to these and have the same type of situation where contamination determines what's going to happen here. This is the only thing they have left to build. Oh my gosh, look at our mangroves. Okay, we still get massive flooding. That is a very, very big surprise. Huh, I really, really, really thought that would have solved it. So what I'm going to do is what I mentioned earlier. I want to see what happens if we just get rid of this entirely. And just let that water go. It'll probably flood for a second because we're suddenly letting water flow a lot faster. Holy cow. I wonder what those are going to get up to and stay at. Oh, they're already coming back down. Who knows? Are we going to... Is that going to normalize it? If not, I'll put it back in. But what we want to do is come down to this stream gauge and attach, like I said, different gates this time. There we go. So those three are attached. And then we want to do the same thing. Just to repeat. 1%, or sorry, yeah, 1%. They are, you know what? Let's disable these as well. That way they're the opposite Because this one we would disable during a bad tide. This one we want. Yeah, okay. So 1%, they are set to 1.5 or a half. And then above 2%, they're going to close. And then we want to do the same thing here. So, whoops, wrong slider. There we go. And then, okay, why did that not stay? There we go. So, half. And then, for some reason, that is being overridden here. Oh, because I didn't do, there we go, disable during those. And then 2% closed. And then on this one, disable during drought, disable during temperate. 1% at just 1/2. And which, when the bad tide ends, it won't really matter. And then when 2%, this is closed. So the bad tide can't get in. For some reason, this one isn't doing what I want it to. Disable during drought, disable during temperate. So you should be controlling these. So there's no reason for those to be at a half right now. If I put them to a half, what's going to happen? Speed it up, or all the way down, I mean. So honestly, I think I want them all the way down. I think if we have them up, we're going to keep having flooding. So we're looking all right. So let's actually put them at a half. You know what? Let's put these two at a half and let some water flow out there and see if we're okay. I don't know if we'll be okay or not. So have they cleaned up any of the logs? They haven't, because they don't have anywhere to put them, which is okay. I'm gonna wait till morning. I know we've just got out of a drought, but I don't remember how many cycles ago it was. Yeah, okay, so no bad tide coming. So we'll have to test this, you know, eventually, but that's not gonna happen today. So let's slow things down and recap. We have built a lovely area with housing, and I kind of want to bring this back up. Yes, we have. We've got up to 12. We're still struggling a little bit with campfires and rooftop terraces. We could resolve that right now. It'll be a project that gets finished between videos, but what we could do is throw in a couple more rooftop terraces, like right there, and then reserve this for housing back here. I kind of like that idea. And he's just going to stand where the building is going to go. It's like, what you building there? Well, you'll see. I do like the ladders. They're so cool. And occupy way less space to get up that same distance. Look at them in a big line coming over here to build everything. So yeah, recapping. And we finished off our big Badtide control system. So I think we're doing all right. I'm really happy with it. We've got this big channel now that the bad water can just go right out. And so I think we will be in pretty doggone good shape. So let's get a nice view that encompasses most of the district here. And say, until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.